What's up, everybody? I just got back from work and I'm recording this video. This is what I do. Every single video I do is straight after work. So you guys know this YouTube hustle ain't easy. But anyways, guys, this video is going to be my journey, how I got started in Pokemon investing, and my advice for anybody that's getting into it. Different ways you can monetize this stuff. It's going to be a beginner's video, guys. Let's get into it. Guys, if you hear any noises in the background in this video, just know my girl is actually making biscuits right now, so don't pay attention to the noises. Let's just talk, guys. So I definitely wanted to get into the mistakes I made in the beginning of Pokemon investing. See, I got straight into investing after maybe like 2 weeks of learning about this whole industry. I had no idea that Pokemon was as big as it is. Like, Pokemon is huge. There's a lot of people that are willing to blow money on Pokemon, which was mind-blowing to me, even though I already had heard about this back in COVID. I feel like it was kind of blowing up in that time. But anyways, I decided where I should start at that time. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy a pack of cards. I'm gonna just get into it. Enough learning, enough researching. I opened my first couple packs and that was it. I was hooked, you know? And obviously, buying packs is not the wise way to invest, but I wanted to just get started. I already knew that, but I wanted to just get into it and have a couple cards on hand, see maybe if I can pull any rares or something. So getting into it that way, I had to make a lot of mistakes at first, just so I can kind of dip my toes in the water. And that's how it is. You gotta fail and then you learn from your failures. During that journey, I learned about booster bundles. I learned about booster boxes and stuff like that, but more about the bundles at first, especially because they were more affordable. I bought a couple booster bundles, which that was a good decision. I made a good decision there. I bought booster bundles. I knew, don't open them, just leave them there. I think I bought like 4 booster bundles of Crown Zenith, and I opened one of them with my girl because she kept begging me to open them. Like, I'm not even kidding. She kept begging me to open it, so I was like, you know what? All right, cool. And plus, you know, I wanted to open it too. So we did, and I think I pulled some rare cards, babe. Did we pull rare cards out of that Crown Zenith pack? Yeah. I think we pulled maybe one rare card. Like, it wasn't even that big of a deal. And then I went to Target one day and I bought an ETB that was there. I had seen a lot of ETBs like in the background of people's YouTube channels and stuff. I was like, let's see what's up with this. Like this, you know, Elite Trainer bundle. Or Elite Trainer boxes. Like, what is this? So I bought it, and I realized later on, I started doing more research, is that you're not supposed to buy ETBs. I don't think they're really worth it. It comes with a bunch of stuff you don't really need. All that's really valuable is the packs inside and the promo card. But the problem is that the promo card doesn't have the Pokemon Center stamp. You have to buy ETBs from Pokemon Center. That way you get that Pokemon Center stamped promo card. That's what I learned. Anyways, all good. Opened that and I used that for my first video because I was like, hey, and that's another thing. I got into the YouTube thing. I got into the YouTube space so I could open packs and actually potentially get paid for it in the future. So that's another income stream. We're going to talk about all that in a little bit. I'm just telling you guys how I got introduced to Pokemon, how it's been going. Now I have a few rare cards. I've purchased single cards. I have more booster bundles. I haven't purchased any booster boxes yet. I think all the booster boxes that I want, they were a little bit out of my budget range because I went hard on the bundles, guys. I bought a bunch of bundles, and now I'm realizing, okay, no more booster bundles. We're buying only booster boxes. If I'm going to have sealed product, it's going to be booster boxes. But I may be getting ahead of myself. I don't know where you guys are at in this journey, but that's how it goes. A wise investor in Pokemon is going to either buy sealed packs, buy sealed boxes, which is going to be booster boxes. That's the best bang for your buck. You're going to collect single cards. That's another thing. And then as you collect single cards, you can stack up those single cards. Go to card shows and sell your cards, your single cards. You can sell them on eBay. You can sell them on anything. Facebook. You can sell them on OfferUp. It doesn't matter. You can sell them anywhere, right? Even on TCG Player. If you guys have ever heard of that website, it's a very trusted website where you can buy Pokemon cards and sell Pokemon cards. Become a Pokemon card seller there. It also lists prices. It lists a bunch of information about these cards, so that way you can either study them or know what you're getting and how much they're valued, how much they're listed for. Another area that is interesting that I'm hearing a lot about is like whatnot. Basically lives. If you're live, you can do something called rip and ship. Basically people, you have a sealed box, you open it up for these people that are watching your live, and they can purchase these packs on live. You rip them open for them and you ship it to them. Whatever you pull from it, you ship. It's called rip and ship. A lot of people do it on Whatnot. I think it's smarter to do it elsewhere besides Whatnot, because Whatnot does have like a pretty high percentage of what they take from your income. I believe it's 8% if I'm not mistaken, which to me that's a pretty big chunk, especially if you're selling packs. You would have to price them up quite a bit. I think the best method is probably going to on any other live stream service like Instagram. I don't know if Facebook has live, but whatever, live, TikTok live. I mean, whatever lives you can that don't charge you. You can get direct to your consumer, get paid something, maybe through Zelle, through Cash App, however, it doesn't matter, Venmo, whatever you guys have available to accept their cash. Rip packs and ship whatever is in those packs that you ripped live to their house. It's pretty interesting. I think potentially I may get into that in the future, just to test out the waters, because that's how it is. You have to just test things out. But my main thing now is first buying sealed boxes. That's like a guarantee. The only thing is it takes years for it to go up in value, which is fine with me. I don't mind that. I'll buy the sealed products, leave it there for years. But my main thing I'm focusing on now is really learning about single cards, learning which are the valuable single cards, and really learning about conditions, because that's the most important part when it comes to single cards. You want to get non-graded cards and then grade them. Obviously, you want them to be in a high grade, like a PSA 10. That's really all you want. You want PSA 10s. That's it. That's the desire, right? PSA 10, because the value of those compared to a PSA 9 is drastic. Usually PSA 9s only cover the cost of actually grading the card, which does cost money. The cost of grading the card and the card that you paid for. So you end up just breaking even at a PSA 9. So you want a PSA 10. So my point is that these ungraded cards, you have to know how to look at them and be able to pretty much grade them yourself prior to buying them. So they're graded upon how centered the card is, the edges and corners, if they're white at all, which means they're kind of just flayed out and they have like the cardboard popping off the edges, the face of the card, the back of the card, any scratches or marks or dents, anything like that. It has to be mint condition. These cards have to be perfect and perfectly centered. If you look at the back of the card, that's usually how you can tell right away if it's centered, because of the different colors with the blue. You can look at the back of the card and you can tell one side is like a little bit thicker than another, maybe on top or the bottom or the sides. That's how you can kind of tell if it's centered. If it looks perfect, you flip it over, check the face of the card. Is it centered there? That's huge, because a lot of these cards, they look good, but they're off center, and that's automatically, you're not getting a PSA 10 if it's an off centered card. So guys, this is the world of Pokemon pretty much. As you grow in your collection of single cards, as you grade these cards, maybe you keep some ungraded and you have a stash, you start growing. That collection starts growing in value. You have $6,000 worth of cards hanging out. What now? Besides just selling them on eBay, you can go to card shows. You can rent out a little booth and do your shows and start selling. And there's a lot of money that flows through these shows, because you have people that have their own collections, that have their own cash. They come there with cash. People at card shows don't come broke, let me tell you. They come in with some cash and you will make money. I think it's super interesting. I've yet to even go to a card show, but there is a card show coming up. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I have to check the dates again, December 15th or 13th. I'm not sure, but it's gonna be in the Space Coast. I live in Florida, so it's about an hour away from here. So I'm gonna be going out to that show. That'll be my first show. I'm bringing some cash. I'm bringing you guys with me. You guys will be there with me to watch the whole process. and we're gonna learn. It's a learning process. I wanna go there, I wanna purchase some cards, and then we're gonna grade cards. And I'm gonna see, hey, did I make any mistakes? Well, is this a PSA 9? Maybe this was a PSA 7 or 8. Like, what did I miss? Take good looks at cards and just learn from failure, guys. That's really the key takeaway. What I want you guys to learn about this is that you gotta do things. You gotta take action. Imperfect action is what gets you places. You're not gonna be perfect at first. Your YouTube, your videos are not gonna be perfect at first. I'm not perfect. I suck right now, but that's cool. I'm taking action. That's all. I'm putting my videos out there. I don't care. That's the thing. And then I rewatch my videos. I just dial it in. That's it. I don't make excuses. I dial it in, and I'm taking consistent action. I'm committed to the process. And that's another keyword. Hot keyword right here. Committed. Committed. Guys, you have to be committed to everything that you do in this life, especially like a YouTube channel, especially like Pokemon investing. Guys, be committed to something. No matter what, you're not gonna get paid off rip. I don't get paid to make these YouTube videos. I'm tired. I just came back from work. I really contemplated even making this video, but I'm committed to it. I don't care if I'm tired. I'm still gonna make the video. Guys, hopefully you guys learned a lot from me, from a couple of my mistakes that I let you guys know that I haven't made many because I haven't been in the game long enough. But there's many more to come, and I hope you guys can continue to watch me and be on my journey and watch the growth, because the growth will happen. Why? Because I'm committed to taking imperfect action, and I'm committed to Pokemon. I'm committed to YouTube. I'm committed to you guys. Guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully I didn't bore you guys too much with this conversation, but we got the video done, guys. That's another video check. I'll see you guys on the next one.